Yeah. I built my throne from what they left behind. Ashes, shards, burned bridges, and broken dreams. The empire they said will never rise again. I raised the bare hands and bleeding well. There were no blueprints, just bones and instinct. Every stone was doubt, every wall was failure. And I sat on it like it was destiny, waiting to be rewritten. They say a king's born into power, but I was born into chaos. And chaos taught me more about ruling than crowns ever could. I learned patience from hunger, command from pain, and silence from watching loyalty fade faster than smoke. The throne I built isn't polished or scarred. You can still see fingerprints of betrayal pressed into the gold. Hear echoes of every voice that said you can't. Carved into the steps, I sit tall anyway. Not cause I'm unbroken, but because I learned to decorate the cracks with pride. Every mistake I made became marble under my feet. Every failure became fuel for the fire beneath this kingdom. They talk a legacy like it's something you inherit. I talk a legacy like it's something you bleed for. The testimony is this: a real throne ain't made from victory. It's forged from everything that tried to destroy.
Rome made a ruin, shining still. Broken walls bend to my will. Ashes whisper, I ascend. I'm the fallen, I'm the end. Rome made a ruin, shining still. Broken walls bend to my will. Ashes whisper, I'm the fallen.
Now I rule not with mercy but with memory. Every scar on my hands is a signature of survival. I don't seek applause, I hear ghosts clapping in the wind, applauding the fact that I didn't crumble with them. The stone ain't comfortable, it's honest. It reminds me every day the pieces running out on. That loyalty's a currency most can't afford. That the higher you sit, the colder the air becomes. I don't smile for cameras anymore. I don't wear my success like armor. I am in the armor built from disappointments, designed by defiance. I don't fear collapse, I was born in it. And if the walls fall again, I build another throne, higher, darker, stronger. Because a man whose rule ruined once don't never bow to luxury. Studies it, breaks it down and rebuilds it in his own image. My throne ain't proof of power, it's proof of persistence. It's not made to impress, it's made to endure.
Throne made a ruin, shining still. Broken walls bend to my will. Ashes whisper, I ascend. I'm the fallen, I'm the end.
Yeah. They thought a fire enemy, but the truth is I was refining. Every burn was alchemy, turning the parts of me they broke into something brighter. Go from the ashes, I didn't find it, I became it. The smoke wasn't death, it was transformation in the heat. That was the sound of my weakness melted. I walked through lost barefoot, every ember reminded that pain. Just pressure in the skies, the world saw ruin, I saw raw material. Every collapse, every betrayal, every lie was a forge I didn't ask for, but learned to love. Because there's no shine without scorch, no value without violence. From the fire that made it, I don't chase perfection anymore. I extract purity from the chaos. When they bury me, they didn't know that ghost survives with everything else. Forgets that beauty born of pain glows different. Not flashy, not fake, but ancient, like I've been waiting for the right soul to work. The testimony's this: don't fear the burn. Fear never becoming what the fire was trying to reveal.
Cold from the ashes, I rise anew. Fire made me, I stay true. Smoke in my lungs, light in my veins. I lost everything, and that's how I came. Cold from the ashes, I rise anew. Fire made me, I stay true. Smoke in my lungs, light in my veins. I lost everything, and that's how I came.
Yeah, now I shine quiet, not loud like wealth, but deep like wisdom that caused blood to earn. Every scar on me reflects light differently. You can't fake this kind of glow, it comes from endurance, not envy. I used to curse the storms, but now I study their design. The fire that tried to erase me, it's lessons in the ashes that you don't escape pain. You extract power from it. That loss in the end is the filter for what matters to me. So I don't fear the fall, I measure it, I don't run from flames. I dance inside them till they spell my name in smoke. Every mistake a spark, every heartbreak a smelter. Every failure a foundry for something rare. Go from the ashes, that's not survival, that's rebirth through ambition. The kind that glows slow, the kind that doesn't fade with applause. Now when they see me shine, they think I struck luck, but I struck the match.
Go from the ashes, I rise anew. Fire made me, I stay true. Smoke in my lungs, light in my veins. I lost everything, and that's how I came. Oh.
Yeah, yak for $100. I ain't made of glass, I'm carved. Every crack on me's designed. Every fraction intentional, marble soul. I nerve, I don't bend, I don't beg. I just breathe slow through impact. They try to break me, but you can't snap a sculpture. You can only admire the damage. I learned patience from pressure, stillness from pain. The world shot it, I sculpted silence in the presence. Now my aura's cold, polished, museum ready. You can't touch it, just stand, pretend you understand. They call me distant, but distance is how marble survives time. He cracks the fake, cold preserve the truth. I don't react anymore, I resonate. Every insult echoes, every doubt becomes detail. They paint feelings, I carve facts. They rush to feel famous, I take centuries to stay relevant. Marble soul, iron nerve. I'm not moved by opinion, I'm moved by gravity and greatness. The testimony is this: if they can't break you, they'll try to misunderstand you. He's himself, sir. Yeah. For her daughter, he's himself, sir. Yeah. For her daughter, he's himself, sir. Yeah. For her daughter. Now I walk like I'm already history. Slow, deliberate, every step a statement. They brush with noise, I move away. Art don't hurry, real never flinches. I stop chasing energy that don't build something lasting. My circle's smaller than focus itself. Pressure don't scare me, it polishes. Marble soul, iron nerve taught me discipline. You can't feel everything and still create forever. Some emotions need freezing, some love needs silence, some pain needs play, not discussion. I'm not numb, I'm a preserve. Still breathing, still beautiful, still brutal. Every scar, a vein of truth. Every chip, a story left raw. I don't fix flaws, I frame them. Perfection's boring, permanence is art. Now I stand quiet while they crumble out. My stillness ain't weakness, it's endurance refined.
Marble soul, iron nerve, still and strong, I never swerve. Cracks don't weaken, they preserve. My silence speaks on self-serve. Marble soul, iron nerve, still and strong, I never swerve. Cracks don't weaken, they preserve. My silence speaks on self-serve. Speaks on self-serve. Speaks on self-serve.
I breathe pain like air now, slow, steady, necessary. Not because I love it, but because it reminds me I'm still here. Every inhale tastes like the past, every exhale feels like a warning. Somewhere between the two I survive, people run from hurt like it's poison. But I learned it's oxygen, it burns when it enters, but it keeps the fire alive. Without it there's no growth, no hunger, no heartbeat that means something. Pain ain't punishment, it's proof that you fought, that you care, that you're not numb yet. I used to pray to stop feeling, but then I realized emptiness doesn't heal it high. So I stayed in it, breathing deeper, inhaling the weight of what broke me until it started to build me now. Don't reject pain, I recycle it. Every heartbreak fuels my focus, every failure sharpens my rhythm. I learn to make endurance sound like music. I don't run from sadness anymore, I let it fill my lungs, and when I spit verses you can hear the hate. Not as weakness, but as oxygen turning to flame. I'm addicted to truth now, and truth always comes when pain's fake. The testimony is this: you can't grow without breathing hurt. You just gotta learn how to exhale stronger than you have.
Oxygen and pain, I breathe in. Fire in my chest, reborn again. Every scar's a spark, I stay alive. Through every wound, I still survive. Oxygen and pain, I breathe in. Fire in my chest, reborn again. Every scar's a spark, I stay alive. Through every wound, I still survive.
I watch people suffocate on comfort, choke on easy love, drown in peace, and never taught them how to fight. But I can't breathe in that kind of air. Too clean, too still, too solid for a soul to learn to live in the noise. I need struggle in the mix, a little smoke in the lungs to remind me what victory caused. Pain became my discipline. It's time my heartbeat tunes my focus, turns my chaos into choreography. When I move, you can hear every bruise, keeping rhythm with the drums. My voice don't tremble, it vibrates with memory. Every verse is a breath, every bar a release of what I refuse to bury. I don't ask for peace anymore, peace don't teach you pressure. I ask for purpose, the kind that hurts first and heals later. Because when pain is, it tells you the truth, you're still capable of feeling something real. And when that breath hurts the most, that's when you know you're alive for the right reason. So yeah, I breathe
my every exhale isn't just survival, it's creation.
Oxygen and pain, I breathe it in. Fire in my chest, reborn again. Every scar's a spark, I stay alive. Through every wound, I still survive. Oxygen and pain, I breathe it in. Fire in my chest, reborn again.
I started with nothing, not the poetic kind of nothing, but the kind that keeps you awake. Counting coins, counting hours, counting reasons not to quit. Zero wasn't a beginning, it was a sentence. Avoid to stare back, daring me to speak louder than silence. I built from that one word, one beat, one breath at a time. No blueprint, no safety net, no applause, just pressure. The kind that breaks glass but turns coal into diamond. If you survive long enough, every no was a break, every maybe was more, every yes was blood. That's how with infinity, not by chance, but by refusing to stay small. They said I had limits, I said limits are just laziness for good PR. They wanted me to fit inside the frames, but I was a fighter, burned the gallery down. Zero didn't define me, it refined me, it stripped me bare. Till all that was left was purpose, and purpose don't die, it expands. Now I move like math, precise, endless, inevitable. From zero to infinite, from silence to symphony, from being overlooked to being over everything. I didn't come here to exist, I came here to extend. The testimony is this: infinity ain't a number, it's a mindset that forgot what fear feels like. From zero to infinite. From zero to infinite, I rise. No end, no start, just endless skies. Build my name from empty space. Now I'm the storm you can't erase. From zero to infinite. Now every verse I drop feels like an equation solved. Every rhyme connects like constellations, distant but divine. I used to chase validation, now I chase velocity. I don't want fame, I want forever, and forever don't come easy. It's carved from repetition, hammered by rejection, sealed in sweat. Zero to infinite wasn't luck, it was labor. The kind no one claps for, the kind that hurts before it heals. I didn't skip struggle, I signed a lifetime membership. I learned that comfort kills greatness, and pain, pain's just the entry fee for the eternal. They count followers, I count moments that matter. They chase charts, I chase chapters. The book of my life got no ending, just pages on fire and ink that won't fade. Now when they ask how I did it, I just say I started from zero, and I never stopped at it. From zero to infinite.
Before I ever breathe for real, I was already gone. Not buried but invisible, ghost rehearsing life in the mirror, smiling like I'm in it, surviving like it was a habit. I died before I lived, not in body but in spirit. Too many lies told me who I should be. Too many failures wrote my eulogy before I spoke my first truth. I was alive in the wrong way, breathing but not existing. Hear my own voice, echo like it belonged to someone braver. The world kept spinning, and I just stood still, waiting for a reason to restart. But then I found out, you don't wait for resurrection, you dig yourself out. Even if your hands are shaking, even if your heartbeat sounds like a bomb counting down. Death taught me stillness, loss taught me motion. In between the two I learned rebirth. Every time I failed I buried the version of me that begged for approval. Every time I rose I came back harder, colder, true. And I reborn, innocent but reborn. Aware the testimony is this: sometimes you gotta die in silence, so the next version of you can breathe. But without apology.
I died before I lived. Now I rise, no fear to give. Every fall became my art. Every end rewired my heart. I died before I lived. Now I rise, no fear to give. Every fall became my art. Every end rewired my heart.
The old me still buried in some verse, still whispering from the dirt, telling me to keep going, cause pain's the only proof I'm real. I used to think death was the end. Now I know it's just a filter that removes who you were. The part of me that cared too much is gone. The part that dreamed small ashes. The part that begged for peace, dead and buried. I learned to live from lost, to move like time can't catch me. To smile even when the light burns my eyes, cause the moment you stop fearing endings, you start writing eternity in your own words. Every heartbreak became a resurrection. Every scar birthmark a survival. I don't chase new beginnings anymore. I create them one breath, one verse, one storm at a time. So yeah, I die before I live, and that's the best thing that ever happened. Cause now every heartbeat feels earned, every moment feels mine, and every day feels like something I stole back from the grave.
I died before I lived. Now I rise, no fear to give. Every fall became my art. Every end rewired my heart.
Yak for her Donna. I ain't made of glass, I'm carved. Every crack on me's design, every fraction intentional, marble soul. Iron nerve, I don't bend, I don't beg. I just breathe slow through impact. They try to break me, but you can't snap a sculpture. You can only admire the damage. I learned patience from pressure, stillness from pain. The words shouted, I sculpted silence in the presence. Now my aura's cold, polished museum ready. You can touch it, just stare and pretend you understand. They call me distant, but distance is our marble, survives time. He cracks the fake, co-preserves the truth. I don't react anymore, I resonate. Every insult echoes, every doubt becomes detailed. They pain, feelings I carve, facts, they were still famous. I take serious to stay relevant. Marble soul, iron nerve. I'm not moved by opinion, I'm moved by gravity and greatness. That testimony is this: if they can't break you, they'll try to misunderstand you.
Here I am, marble soul, iron nerve. Still and strong, never swerve. Cracks don't weaken, they preserve. My silence speaks, I'm self-serve. Deeper heart, marble soul, iron nerve. Still and strong, never swerve. Cracks don't weaken, they preserve. My silence speaks, I'm self-serve. Self-serve. Yeah, self-serve. Oh no. Yeah.
Yak phone her Donna. Now I walk like I'm already history. Slow, deliberate, every step a statement. They rush with noise, I move with weight. Art don't hurry, real never flinches. I stop chasing energy that don't build something lasting. My circle smaller than focus itself. Pressure don't scare me, it polishes. Yeah. Marble soul, iron nerve, tell me discipline. You can feel everything, still create forever. Some emotions need freezing, some love needs silence, some pain need display, not discussion. I'm not numb, I'm preserved, still breathing, still beautiful, still brutal. Every scar, vein of truth, every chip a story left raw. I don't fix flaws, I frame them. Perfection's boring, permanence is art. Now I stand quiet while they crumble loud. My stillness ain't weakness, it's endurance refined.
You, I am marble soul, iron nerve. Still and strong, I never swerve. Cracks don't weaken, they preserve. My silence speaks, I'm self-serve. 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 Self-serve.
Yeah, for her Donna. They buried me in silence, thought the dirt would hold me down. But the flames had other plans. I rose through ash like smoke that refused direction. Burn my own eulogy into the skyline. They said I fade, instead I rebranded. Resurrection, phoenix in designer chains. Winds dripping gold but still smelling like gasoline. I don't need heaven's permission, I jump on the aftermath. Every scar I wear is cool tour, stitched with loss, tell it by pain. Fit so perfect, it hurts when I breathe. They think this shine's fashion, nah, it's fallout. This glow made from gold, polished by the pressure of every you'll never make it now. Walk through fame like a funeral, each beat a tombstone, each verse a revival. I used to pray for rebirth, but prayers burn slow. Ambition burns faster, so I set myself on fire and called it faith. Now my reflection look expensive, but feels eternal. Phoenix in designer chains, proof that luxury don't cleanse, and it just makes survival look cinematic. The testimony is this: I didn't come back clean, I came back customized. The phoenix in designer chains burn, but I still remain. From ashes I carve my name, golden wings through pain. Phoenix in designer chains burn, but I still remain. From ashes I carve my name, golden wings through pain. Yeah. Now they love the glow but forget the fire. They praise the rise but skip the fall. They don't know how many nights I lit myself up just to see something in the dark. Success got weight, change shine, but they choke if you wear them too proud. Still I wear mine like trophies, reminders that beauty's born from destruction. Phoenix in designer chains taught me balance, how to flex without forgetting the funeral, how to stun with humility in the background humming. I ain't reborn, I'm a code of the same DNA but optimized by pain, rebuilt by will, powered by disbelief. They talk legacy, I embody it. I turn death into content, resurrection into branding, and fire into identity. You can't buy this kind of comeback, you gotta burn for it. You gotta lose everything till you start speaking in embers. That's why I don't rap for revenge, I rap for reincarnation. The kind that goes quiet, quiet, heavy with history, unbreakable by fame. Phoenix in designer chains burn, but I still remain. From ashes I carve my name, golden wings through pain. Phoenix in designer. Phoenix in designer.
They say I've changed, colder, harder, quieter. Maybe that's true, but you don't survive it without turning to stone. My skin's carved from years of impact, every scar fossilized, every wound archive. You can't cut me with words anymore, I've heard sharper things from my own reflection. Skin of stone, blood of fire, I look calm, but inside I'm burning with everything. I refuse to quit, pain didn't destroy me, it tempered me. I learned how to be still like mountains and yet move like magma. When I need to still waters, don't scare me. I seen rivers turn red before they turn urine. Strength ain't loud, it's the silent before eruption. They wanted to see me break, but stone don't break it. The road slow, patient, divine. And while they chipped away with lies and envy, I was carving myself into something immortal. I don't need validation anymore, I got proof etching, time sealed in fire, breathing in rhythm. The testimony is this: stone can crack, but only under pressure, worthy of its purpose.
Skin of stone, blood of fire, silent heart, eternal wire, cold on the surface, hit below. I break the rules, not the soul. Break the rules, not the soul. Skin of stone, blood of fire. Skin of stone, blood of fire. Blood of fire. Blood of fire.
Every night I bleed quietly, and that's the part they don't see. How even stone cries when it's alone. How the fire inside has to consume something just to stay alive. I'm not invincible, I'm intentional. My strength don't come from not feeling under counts of instant. Anywhere this skin remembers every betrayal, every disappointment, every goodbye that turned me from even to heaven. Reason by Tolkien's to Roger, the museum of what didn't kill me but sculpted me. Instead I'm not trying to be perfect, I'm tryna be perfect, paper burns. I hate without will with the break. I hate we purpose. I burn for Haitian, for chalk, I fraud, proof, I fly, plus mandation. When the world turns sit back, I just heat up the pressure and make some people fall.
In a stone, butterflies, diving hard, it turning bright. Cold on the surface, heat below. I break the rules, not the soul. Break the rules, not the soul. Skin of stone, blood of fire. Skin of stone, blood of fire. Blood of fire. Blood of fire.
They said I gone cold, but they didn't see the wires under the skin. The sparks were feelings, used to live the circuits. I sold it from heart, breaking hunger, rewire heart. I better myself, piece by piece, shock by shock. Cause the whole one kept shorting out every time I trusted too much. Now my pulse don't skip, it sinks. Every beat calibrated to the rhythm of survival. Empathy, reprogrammed, love the buck. Pain coded in the purpose. I don't fall anymore, I compute. And every emotion passes through filters. I rode in the dark after the light hurt too much to look at. You can't hurt me with nostalgia, upgraded that. Can't treat me with hope, I encrypted it. My chest hums like a generator running on persistence. Now passion still, human still haunted. Just harder to act, now the testimony is this. When your heart breaks enough times, you stop waiting for repair. You rebuild a system from scratch.
With red heart beating cold, no more crash, I'm in control. I bled, I burned, I learned restart. Now I live with a rewired.
Yeah. Now I look different, clean, calculated, still real. I don't give easy, I give efficient. My emotions no longer explode, they evolve. I turn heartbreak into hardware and fear into firewalls. No virus called regret gets through anymore. People miss the warmth, I miss it too. But warmth without wisdom burns you twice. So I replace softness with signal, honesty with precision. And found out strength ain't about stone, it's about circuitry that never sleeps. This rewire heart, don't break it, updates it, processes lost like data. Turns grief into guidance, turns chaos into code that runs smoother every time. And maybe that's what growth is, not healing but upgrading the pain till it works you, not against you. So when they say I changed, I just smile. I didn't change, I evolved to keep living in a world that keeps crashing emotions like faulty software.
Peace and cold, no more crash, I'm in control. I bled, I burned, I learned restart. Now I live with the rewired. I built my throne from what they left behind. Ashes, shards, burnt bridges and broken dreams. The empire they said would never rise again. I raised with bare hands and bleeding will. There were no blueprints, just bones and instinct. Every stone was doubt, every wall was failure. And I sat on it like it was destiny waiting to be rewritten. They say a king's born into power, but I was born into chaos. And chaos taught me more about ruling than crowns ever could. I learned patience from hunger, command from pain, and silence from watching loyalty fade faster than smoke. The throne I built isn't polished, it's scarred. You can still see fingerprints of betrayal pressed into the gold. Hear echoes of every voice that said you can't, carved into the steps. I sit tall anyway, not cause I'm unbroken, but because I learned to decorate the cracks with pride. Every mistake I made became marble under my feet. Every failure became fuel for the fire beneath this kingdom. They talk a legacy, like it's something you inherit. I talk a legacy, like it's something you will bleed for. The testimony is this: a real throne ain't made from victory. It's forged from everything that tried to destroy you. Throne made of ruins, shining still here. Broken walls bent into my will. Ashes whisper, I ascend. I'm the fall, and I'm the end. but with memory. Every scar on my hands is a signature. Survival, I don't seek applause. I hear ghosts clapping in the wind, applauding the fact that I didn't crumble with them. This stone ain't comfortable, it's honest. It reminds me every day the pieces renting I own. That loyalty's a currency most can't afford. That the higher you sit, the colder the air becomes. I don't smile for cameras anymore. I don't wear my success like armor. I am the armor built from disappointments, designed by defiance. I don't fear collapse, I was born in it. And if the walls fall again, I'll build another throne, higher, darker, stronger. Because a man whose ruin once don't ever bow to luxury. He studies it, breaks it down and rebuilds it in his own image. My throne ain't proof of power, it's proof of persistence. It's not made to impress, it's made to endure.
Yeah, the night fell heavy. No stars, no moon, just a storm that spoken whispers. I walk through it like confession. Every drop of memory I couldn't forget. They say rain cleanses, but this one didn't. It coated, it stained, it revealed. Black rain baptism, the kind of holy that hurts, the kind of purity that burns. The streets shimmer with oil and reflection. Every puddle a mirror of mistakes I wasn't ready to forgive. Lightning didn't strike a judge, and thunder rolled slow like it was spelling out every name I buried in silence. I didn't pray, I listened. The rain said redemption don't come in white robes. It comes in mud and smoke and storms. You survive alone, so I stood still, soaked in everything I tried to wash away. Pain turned to ink on my skin, fear turned to rhythm in my breath, and guilt that turned into gravity. Each drop hit me like memory. Each gust of wind tore off another layer of pride. I went too long when the storm ended. I didn't feel clean, I felt truth. The black rain didn't save me, it introduced me to myself. The testimony is this: you don't find peace by running from the storm. You let it drown the version of you that lied about being fine.
Black rain baptism washing me raw. Thunder sang truth to every flaw. Dark sky whispered I saw my sin, but from the ashes I breathe again. When the morning came, the world looked different. Not because the sun rose, but because I finally stopped hiding from the dark. My shoes were ruined, my clothes were cold, but my soul felt like concrete, dry and heavy, stable, real. People talk about rebirth like it's bright, but I was born again in shadow. Didn't rise, I emerged, dripping black, breathing slow, baptized by my own survival. The rain taught me patience, it falls on everyone, but only if you stand long enough to feel its message. It told me every sin is just a scar waiting to be forgiven by time. It told me that beauty don't shine, it absorbs. It told me that maybe redemption ain't white at all. Maybe it's black, deep, thick, endless, honest. Now I walk with clouds behind me like guardians, and when storms come, I don't seek shelter, I open my arms. Because I know every drop carries a version of me I no longer need. Black rain baptism washing me raw. Thunder sang truth to every flaw. Dark sky whispered I saw my sin, but from the ashes I breathe again. Da-da-da.
Before I ever breathed for real, I was already gone. Not buried but invisible, a ghost rehearsing life in the mirror. Smiling like I'm in it, surviving like it was a habit. I died before I lived, not in body but in spirit. Too many lies told me who I should be. Too many failures wrote my eulogy before I spoke my first truth. I was alive in the wrong way, breathing but not existing. Hearing my own voice echo like it belonged to someone braver. The world kept spinning and I just stood still, waiting for a reason to restart. But then I found out you don't wait for resurrection, you dig yourself out.
in between the two, I learned rebirth. Every time I failed, I buried a version of me that begged for approval. Every time I rose, I came back harder, colder, truer. Not reborn innocent, but reborn aware. The testimony is this: sometimes you gotta die in silence, so the next version of you can breathe without apology.
I died before I lived. Now I rise, no fear to give. Every fall became my art. Every end rewired my heart. I died before I lived. Now I rise, no fear to give. Every fall became my art. Every end rewired my heart.
The old me still buried in some verse, still whispering from the dirt, telling me to keep going, cause pain's the only proof I'm real. I used to think death was the end. Now I know it's just a filter that removes who you were. The part of me that cared too much is gone. The part that dreamed small, ashes. The part that begged for peace, dead and buried. I learned to live from loss, to move like time can't catch me, to smile even when the light burns my eyes. Cause the moment you stop fearing endings, you start writing eternity in your own words. Every heartbreak became a resurrection, every scar birthmark of survival. I don't chase new beginnings anymore, I create them one breath, one verse, one storm at a time. So yeah, I died before I lived, and that's the best thing that ever happened. Cause now every heartbeat feels earned, every moment feels mine, and every day feels like something I stole back from the grave.
And I be light. Now I rise, no fear to give. Every fall became my art. Every end rewired my heart. Now I rise, no fear to give. Every fall became my art. Every end rewired my heart.
I breathe pain like air now. Slow, steady, necessary. Not because I love it, but because it reminds me I'm still here. Every inhale tastes like the past, every exhale feels like a warning. And somewhere between the two I survive. People run from hurt like it's poison, but I learned it's oxygen. It burns when it enters, but it keeps the fire alive. Without it, there's no growth, no hunger, no heartbeat. That means something. Pain ain't punishment, it's proof that you fought, that you care, that you're not numb yet. I used to pray to stop feeling, but then I realized emptiness doesn't heal it high. So I stayed in it, breathing deeper, inhaling the weight of what broke me until it started build me. Now I don't reject pain, I recycle it. Every heartbreak fuels my focus, every failure sharpens my rhythm. I've learned to make endurance sound like music. I don't run from sadness anymore, I let it fill my lungs. And when I spit verses, you can hear the ache. Not as weakness, but as oxygen turned into flame. I'm addicted to truth now, and truth always comes wearing pain's face. The testimony is this: you can't grow without breathing hurt. You just gotta learn how to exhale stronger than you inhale.
Oxygen of pain, I breathe it in. Fire in my chest, reborn again. Every scar's a spark, I stay alive. Through every wound, I still survive. Through every wound, I still survive.
I've watched people suffocate on comfort, choke on easy love, drown in peace and never taught them how to fight. But I can't breathe in that kind of air, too clean, too still, too silent for a soul to learn to live in the noise. I need struggle in the mix, a little smoke in the lungs to remind me what victory costs. Pain became my discipline, at times my heartbeat tunes my focus, turns my chaos into choreography. When I move you can hear every bruise, keeping rhythm with the drums. My voice don't tremble, it vibrates memory, every verse is a breath, every bar a release of what I refuse to bury. I don't ask for peace anymore, peace don't teach you pressure. I ask for purpose, the kind that hurts first and heals later. Because when pain hits, it tells you the truth, you're still capable of feeling something real. And when that breath hurts the most, that's when you know you're alive for the right reason. So yeah, I breathe pain like air, not as punishment but as prayer. Not as burden but as fuel, and if you listen close you'll hear that my every exhale isn't just survival, it's creation.
Oxygen of pain, I breathe it in. Fire in my chest, reborn again. Every scar's a spark, I stay alive. Through every
isn't just survival, it's creation. They thought the fire ended me, but the truth is I was refining. Every burn was alchemy, turning the parts of me they broke into something brighter. Gold from the ashes, I didn't find it. The fuck it came, but the smoke wasn't death, it was transformation. And the heat, that was the sound of my weakness melting. I walked through lost barefoot. Every ember a reminder of the pain, just pressure in disguise. The world saw ruin, I saw raw material. Every collapse, every betrayal, every lie was a forge I didn't ask for, but learn to love. Because there's no shine without scorch, no value without violence from the fire. And I don't chase perfection anymore. I extract purity from the chaos. When they buried me, they didn't know that gold survive what everything else forgets. That beauty born of pain glows different. Not flashy, not fake, but ancient, like it's been waiting for the right soul to wear it. The testimony is this, don't fear the burn. Fear never becoming what the fire was trying to reveal.
Gold from the ashes, I rise anew. Fire made me, I stay true. Smoke in my lungs, light in my veins. I lost everything, and that's how I get. 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 Gold from the ashes, I rise anew.
Now I shine quiet, not loud like well, but deep like wisdom that costs blood to earn. Every scar on me reflects light differently. You can't fake this kind of glow, it comes from endurance, not envy. I used to curse the storms, but now I study their design. The fire that tried to erase me, it's lessons in the ashes, that you don't escape pain, you extract power from it. That loss ain't the end, it's the filter for what matters. So I don't fear to fall, I measure it. I don't run from flames, I dance inside them till they spell my name in smoke. Every mistake is spark, every heartbreak is smelter. Every failure a foundry for something rare. Gold from the ashes, that's not survival, that's rebirth with ambition. The kind of glows slow, the kind of doesn't fade with applause. Now when they see me shine, they think I struck luck, but I struck the match.
Fire made me, I stay true. Smoke in my lungs, light in my veins. I lost everything, and that's how I gain. 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 Gold from the ashes, I rise anew.
The night fell heavy, no stars, no moon, just a storm that spoke in whispers. I walked through it like confession, every drop of memory I couldn't forget. They say rain cleanses, but this one didn't. It coated, it stained, it revealed black rain, baptism, the kind of holy that hurts, the kind of purity that burns. The street shimmer with oil and reflection, every puddle a mirror mistakes I wasn't ready to forgive. Lightning didn't strike, it judged, and thunder rolled slow like it was spelling out every name I had buried in silence. I didn't pray, I listened. The rain said redemption don't come in white robes, it comes in mud and smoke and storms. You survive alone. So I stood still, soaked in everything I tried to wash away. Pain turned to ink on my skin, fear turned to rhythm in my breath, and guilt that turned into gravity. Each drop hit me like memory, each kiss of wind tore off another layer of pride I wore too long. When the storm ended, I didn't feel clean, I felt true. The black rain didn't save me, it introduced me to myself. The testimony is this: you don't find peace by running from the storm. You let it drown the version of you that lied about being fine. Black rain, baptism, washing me raw. Thunder sang truth to every flaw. Dark sky whispered I saw my sin, but from the ashes I breathe again. Black rain, baptism, washing me raw. Thunder sang truth to every flaw. Dark sky whispered I saw my sin, but from the ashes I breathe again. When the morning came, the world looked different, not because the sun rose, but because I finally stopped hiding from the dark. My shoes were ruined, my clothes were cold, but my soul felt like concrete, dry and heavy, stable, real. People talk about rebirth like it's bright, but I was born again in shadow. I didn't rise, I'd emerged, dripping black, breathing slow, baptized by my own survival. The rain taught me patience, it falls on everyone,
but only a few stand long enough to feel its message. They told me every sin is just a scar, waiting to be forgiven by time. And told me that beauty don't shine, it absorbs. They told me that maybe redemption ain't white at all. Maybe it's black, deep, thick, endless, honest. Now I walk with clouds behind me like guardians, and when storms come, I don't seek shelter. I open my arms, because I know every drop carries a version of me I no longer need.
They say I changed colder, harder, quieter. Maybe that's true, but you don't survive heat without turning to stone. My skin's scarred from years of impact. Every scar fossilized, every wound archived. You can't cut me with words anymore. I've heard sharper things from my own reflection. Skin of stone, blood of fire, I look calm, but inside I'm burning with everything I refuse to quit. Pain didn't destroy me, it tempered me. I learned how to be still like mountains, and yeah, move like magma when I need it. Still waters don't scare me, I seen rivers turn red before they turn clear again. Strength ain't loud, it's the silence before eruption. They wanted to see me break, but stone don't break it. Heroes slow, patient, divine, and why they chipped away with lies and envy. I was carving myself into something immortal. I don't need validation anymore. I've got proof, etched in time, sealed in fire, breathing in rhythm. The testimony is the stone can crack, but only under pressure, worthy of its purpose.
Skin of stone, blood of fire, silent heart, eternal wire. Cold on the surface, heat below. I break the rules, not the soul. I break the rules, not the soul. Skin of stone, down fast, down high. They fall, no one endured. On the surface, heat below. I break the rules, not the soul. I break the rules, not the soul. I break the rules, not the soul.
Every night I bleed quietly, and that's the part they don't see. Hyping stone cries when it's alone. How the fire inside it has to consume something just to stay alive. I'm not invincible, I'm intentional. My strength don't come from not feeling, it comes from feeling and staying anyway. This skin remembers every betrayal, every disappointment, every goodbye that turned me from human to heritage. Now my body's an archive, a survival, a museum. What didn't kill me but sculpted me instead. I'm not trying to be perfect, I'm trying to be permanent. My blood runs hot, no rage but with purpose. I burn for creation, for truth, for proof that existed with impact. And when the world turns its back, I just heat up, cause pressure makes some people fold, but it makes others ignite. Skin of stone, blood of fire. It's not a metaphor, it's a method. I don't soften, I evolve. I don't cool down, I refine. When the world's cold try to freeze me, I just reminded who taught heat how to survive. Yeah, how to survive.
Skin of stone, blood of fire, silent heart, eternal wire. Cold on the surface, heat below. I break the rules, not the soul. I break the rules, not the soul. I break the rules, not the
They said I gone cold, but they didn't see the wires under the skin. Sparks were feeling used to live. The circus, I saw it from heartbreak and hunger. Rewired hard, I fit it myself, piece by piece, shot by shot. Cause the old one kept shorting out every time I trusted too much. Now my pulse don't skip to 6. Every beat calibrated to the rhythm of survival. Empathy, reprogram, love debug. Pain coded in a purpose, I don't fall anymore. I come pure in every emotion, passing through filters I wrote in the dark. After the light hurt too much to look at. You can't hurt me with nostalgia, I upgraded that. Can't trick me with hope, I encrypted in my chest. Homes like a generator running on persistence, not passion. Still human, still haunted, just harder to hack now. The testimony is this: when your heart breaks enough time, stop waiting for repair. You rebuild a system from scratch.
rewrite heartbeats and cold. No more crash, I'm in control. I blame
run smoother every time. And maybe that's what growth is, not healing, but upgrading the pain till it works. It's you, not against you. So when they say I changed, I just smile. I didn't change, I evolved to keep living in the world. I keep crashing emotions like faulty soft and
Baby, what heart beats in cold. No more crash, I'm in control. I bled and I burned, I learned restart. Now I live with a rewired heart. Rewired heart beats in cold. No more crash, I'm in control. I bled and I burned, I learned restart. Now I live with a rewired heart. Yeah, yeah. Yak 400 down. They buried me in silence, thought the dirt would hold me down. But the flames had other plans, I rose to ash like smoke. They refused direction, burned my own eulogy into the skyline. They said I fade, instead I rebranded resurrection. Phoenix in design to change, wings dripping gold but it's still smelling like gasoline. I don't need heaven's permission, in the aftermath. Every scar wears couture, stitched with loss, tailored by pain. Fits so perfect it hurts when I breathe, they think the shine's fashion. Nah, it's fallout, this glow's made from ghosts, polished by the pressure of every you'll never make it now, walk through fame like a funeral. Each beat a tombstone, each verse a revival. I used to pray for rebirth, but prayers burn slow, ambition burns faster. So I set myself on fire and called it fate. Now my reflection look expensive, but feels eternal. Phoenix in design to change, proof that luxury don't cleanse in, it just makes survival look cinematic. The testimony's this, I didn't come back clean, I came back customized. You can't buy this kind of comeback. You gotta burn for it. You gotta lose everything till you start speaking in embers. That's why I don't rap for revenge, I rap for reincarnation. The kind that glows quiet, heavy with history, unbreakable by fame, baby. Can't buy this kind of comeback. You gotta burn for it. You gotta lose everything till you start speaking in embers. That's why I don't rap for revenge, I rap for reincarnation. The kind that glows quiet, heavy with history, unbreakable by fame. I started with nothing, not the poetic kind of nothing, but the kind that keeps you awake, counting coins, counting hours, counting reasons not to quit. Zero wasn't a beginning, it was a sentence. Avoid a stare back, daring me to speak louder than silence. I built from that one word, one beat, one breath at a time. No blueprint, no safety net, no applause, just pressure that kinda breaks glass but turns cold in a diamond. If you survive long enough, every no was a brick, every maybe was mortar, every yes was blood. That's how I build infinity, not by chance but by refusing to stay small. They said I had limits, I said limits are just laziness with good PR. They wanted me to fit inside their frames, but I was the fire that burned the gallery down. Zero didn't define me and refine me, it stripped me bare till all that was left was purpose, and purpose don't die, it expands. Yeah, now I move like math, precise, endless, inevitable. From zero to infinite, from silence to symphony, from being overlooked to being over everything. I didn't come here to exist, I came here to extend. The testimony's this, infinity ain't a number, it's a mindset that forgot what fear feels like. From zero to infinite I rise. No end, no start, just endless skies. Build my name from empty space. Now I'm the storm you can't erase. Zero to infinite I rise. No end, no start, just endless skies. Build my name from empty space. Now I'm the storm you can't erase. Now every verse I drive feels like an equation solved. Every rhyme connects like constellations, distant but divine. I used to chase validation, now I chase velocity. I don't want fame, I want forever, and forever don't come easy. It's carved from repetition, hammered by rejection, sealed in sweat,
zero to infinite wasn't luck, it was labor. The kind no one claps for, the kind that hurts before it heals. I didn't skip struggle, I signed a lifetime membership. I learned that comfort cause greatness and pain. Pain just the entry fee for the eternal. They count followers, I count moments that matter. They chase charts, I chase chapters. Book of my life got no ending, just pages on fire and ink that won't fade. Now when they ask how I did it, I just say I started from zero and I never stopped at it. Yeah.
You are infinite eyes, no end, no start, just endless skies. Build my name from empty space. Now I'm the storm you can't erase. Now I'm the storm you can't erase. Now I'm the storm you can't erase.